sometimes I find myself a bit lost in a pile of stuff that I have to do, and I think a lot of people can relate to that, right? And it doesn't matter if you work or study in cybersecurity or not. But if you think about it, you're like studying and you're trying to work and you're trying to finish it, maybe a degree, or you're focusing on certifications, and then you have your family, your friends, and you're also trying to grab some time to sleep maybe. And I've been thinking about this a lot. So would I be better focusing or on just one thing at a time, but like really obsessing over it and trying to get the most out of that experience and then trying to move to the next thing? Or should I just learn how to be like more efficient while trying to manage all these many hats? Because sometimes I think I'm not getting the most out of the stuff I'm doing at the moment, because I'm always worried about what the next thing is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm curious to hear your take on that.
That's a super good question, and it's a hard question because the answer is a little bit of a gradient.
Yeah.
I think. I am a strong believer and strong proponent that like human beings cannot multitask. I cannot multitask. You cannot multitask. As much as we think that we can, as much as we like, hey, I can watch Netflix while I'm doing my homework. It's just background noise. It's just, I got a television show or something while I'm trying to study or while I'm doing something, or like I'm listening to the news as I'm cranking out emails.
Yeah.
It doesn't functionally happen. It takes you too long to do what you were actually wanting to do. You are only half doing what you were trying to do on the side. And it's not, I don't think you can, you know, and just my opinion. So I would probably fall into the bucket of you need to focus on one singular thing and sort of go all in on that. And when I was studying for a certification, whether it's OSCP or OSED or OS blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I would allocate the evening, like, all right, from 5 p.m. to whatever, 2 a.m, I'm just going to watch these videos and I'm going to study, I'm going to do this thing. And I would do that every single night and it would suck. But that's because I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
And I could focus solely on that singular thing. I knew, there's plenty of other stuff tugging at me, but if I can just cannonball into this, then I'll do it right. And then I can go tackle all the other things.
Yeah.
And this is where I think it starts to shift in the gradient when I was saying in the answer, because I try to do a whole lot of stuff. And I'm sure you and plenty of others listening in also try to do a whole lot of other stuff. And that's where you probably have a sort of unhealthy, unmaintainable sense of cannonball. Everything leads to burnout, leads to stuff that you don't like. That is a balance, and that is absolutely a little bit of a juggling act to try and see what you can fit where. But if you can lean into knowing that you work best when you focus on one thing at a time, set that as your centerpiece, and then keep going. That is what I would recommend. And I guess the strongest takeaway is you can't multitask even if you think you can.